it's a known fact that the federal government would want to be speaking in favor of this SHEHU. It is no longer news because with their position, with their body language, and most of the time when they come out to speak, they are always coming in defending them, to defend them. You know, when you see all these SHEHU committing all manner of crime that they do commit, they won't say anything. The federal government won't say anything. They will just behave as if they never heard what has been going on. But let there be a reprisal. That is when you will not hear them saying that in a saner community or environment or society that you don't take laws into your hands. But the question is that why is it that they are always pussyfooty? Not even only pussyfooty, they don't even say anything when these people are doing all manner of things to the people. And they cannot tell us they are not aware of this whole thing. And I've said it several times that since this issue of a Ruga was rejected by the Southerners, it's like the federal government, whatever happens between the farmers and the SME, they don't even say anything. And they know quite all right that these people go with all manner of things just to intimidate the farmers. And they've even gone beyond that. They call them bandits and whatever. Recently, the presidential spokesperson, GARBA, was on TV station, Channels Television, comparing and defending these people because that is just the way I see it, saying that SME are not they cannot be termed as they cannot be proscribed because they are just ordinary criminals. So there's no need for them to be proscribed because when you talk about IPOB and these Boko people, that they've already carved a place, a particular place. They made mention of Benue and whether Kogi or so, and that is the same thing that these Boko people are doing. So those ones, they can be proscribed. And you can imagine such statements. Is it not defending them? And he's saying that concerning the SME, you know, of course, quite well that they are criminals. That's just the way he described them, that they are just criminals, where of which the security people are dealing with them, and the law, you know, has been handling their issue. And we've been asking how, when, which courts, which security people have been arresting them or have arrested them. None that we can made mention or we can even talk about or we are aware of. And they are he's telling us that yes, that it is the security people that will take care of that, and by law they will be taken care of, which they've been dealing with them. That you cannot compare with them, compare them with a IPOB and this a Boko, and people are just like seriously. So this man, so it has come to that level that you see come and defend them. You just say, oh, they cannot be proscribed. And what do we know about this Fulani SME? They are the fourth most dangerous people, you know, committing all manner of things in the world, which everybody knows. But in Nigeria, they don't want to proscribe them. But those who are harmless, those who are just coming out to say, this is what we want. You know, this government does not really want people to criticize them. And even when they are doing wrong things, they just want you to be hailing them. Of course, everybody cannot face the same direction. For them to come out and be saying that these people are just criminals, they are criminal gangs, that is just everything about them, that they cannot be compared to IPOP. And that is exactly what he said. He's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate, and it's so sad. It's so sad. He said criminal headers are being handled by various security agencies according to the law. They are being handled according to law. He said, yes, some headsmen are criminal gangs and they are being handled according to the law. He also spoke about IPOP, who are frequently agitating for Biafra. Similar to Boko, IPOP have carved out a territory for themselves as a sovereign state of its own. So if they have carved out a place for themselves, so it then means that they need to be proscribed. Are they taking people's lives? Do they go with all manner of things to intimidate people or to threaten other people? Or are they threat to other people, other people in other region? You see the way these people just come out and try to change the narratives. Always economical with the truth. Something that is glaring to everybody. The whole world is seeing the activities of these people, and you are coming out to tell us that they are just a ordinary this thing, that the law will deal with them. These people that are carrying a AK-47 here and there, you are telling us otherwise. You are telling us otherwise. Meaning that they don't even take it serious. They don't take anything serious concerning this SME. They don't take it serious. They just believe that it's just a normal, all those people who are just committing crime here and there. That is just the way they see them. Posterity will judge all these people. Posterity will definitely judge them. In no time, it will judge them. And they will account for all that they have done. And they are still doing. Someone is saying here that his analysis is absurd. How do you say an armed group that take innocent people's lives in a community and destroy their means of livelihood and houses, and then take over the community and not to be proscribed, but you labeled unarmed peaceful agitators, you treat as a second-class citizens? It's unfortunate. So a very good evidence that they are fully on course in their efforts to use their local and imported militia Fulani brothers to continue their activities in the country until such communities succumb to pressure and vacate for them to take over. Imagine monumental killings by the brothers across the federation. Imagine their utterances that Nigeria belongs to them. Yet, this man made up his mind not to see anything wrong in all this, but sees so much wrong with a group not shedding people's blood, but refusing to succumb to be perpetually owned and killed by others. With the statement made by Miyetti Allah that went viral last month, presidency didn't say anything. Nothing. See, today we were expecting them to make statement. Of course, those people who are always come to speak on other issues when other region, if people from other region, if they make a kind of statement, somebody like the Arewa, Yerima Shetima and Abdullahi Ango Abdullahi, all of them coming out to always attack anybody speaking from the southern part of the country. We expected them to say something during that during this, when the Miyetti Allah made such statement that they own the country belongs to them. They have been ruling and they will continue to rule. So they don't need permission to take land from anybody. We expected them to speak, which they came out and they spoke and they condemned the statement of those Miyetti Allah. But today the presidency didn't say anything. But the other time, it was the same GARBA SHEHU that quickly came out and said, "Oh, see what IPOB has been doing to Nigeria. They are trying to put hatred or to put a kind of a conflict between Nigeria and other countries that they've been having smooth relationship with." He came out and began to give all the information, how they have been operating, who has been financing them, the money they use monthly to do all manner of things, and how they have gone to the US to do this, to do that. But this our Nigerian army are telling us that they cannot tell us, those who are sponsoring these Boko people, that it is not in their right to say it, but the spokesperson of the president can come and give us, this is a security issue. He came out and told us that, oh, see IPOB, see the activities with the US government, and they are trying to call the countries, other countries, that they should not give them listening ears, they should not mind them. Well, like seriously, something that is really evident for everybody to see. You don't need to come out and say it because everybody knows what is happening. Now see what he's saying. And a lot of people, like the governor of Delta State, he said he's been waiting for the federal government to say something concerning the treatment that this SME gave their people in Delta State. Till today, they didn't say anything. Up till now, they have not said anything. But what GARBA SHEHU can tell us is that they are just this SME are just what do they call them? He just call them criminal gangs, that the law will handle them. Those who are carrying what we know they usually carry. The governor of Katsina State told us that he's been begging them not to even confront the army because what they have is not up to what the Nigerian army has. So saying that and confirming that these people go with AK-47. It's unfortunate. Myopic, biased hater of Igbo nation. How dare you compare the Boko that have ravaged the old north to IPOB that are just agitating for self-determination without carrying any arms? For your information, You Northerners created Boko and it will remain permanently with you. Shehu, I love your comment. They are not to be prescribed at all. Your defense over your brothers is okay. If it was to be Southern youth doing what these Fulani youths are doing, our elders will use their hand and invite army and navy and even went to point at 3 homes so that they will be killed. That is why Nnamdi Kanu is saying that we have no elders in Southeast. It's unfortunate and very, very painful. Please, how many of your family did IPOB members have taken their lives? So guys, let us have your take in the comment section. Thank you.